Money in the Bank coming up this Saturday, Mr. Marceau. Only 4 matches on the card. Do you see them adding more matches before Saturday?
I hope not.
You hope not. I think a 5th match would be nice.
Not needed.
Not needed? I mean, there's matches they could put on the card. I feel like 4 matches is too little. I mean, if you have like Rumbles, then I get it. But for a Money in the Bank show with the ladder matches probably aren't going more than 20, 25 minutes. Unless the show is shorter. But if the show is filled with commercials and recap bullshit and it still ends up being 3.5 hours, I don't know if that's necessary.
And it doesn't bother me.
Okay. Lyra Valkyria, Becky Lynch, last chance match for the Women's Intercontinental Championship. If Becky loses, can no longer challenge for the championship while Lyra is still champion. I said it was a slam dunk last time that Becky was winning. We both did. And then she lost. Does Becky finally take the title here?
Belaya's going over. I mean, she has no chance of losing this one. I think it's playing in the story. Lyra's very cocky, confident she's going to win. Belaya wins, most likely probably cheating, and then Lyra has to raise her hand after acknowledge that Becky's the better person. Kind of feeds into it a little bit better, but I got Belaya winning here.
Could you see a scenario where Bayley comes back and costs Becky or attacks her afterward because we haven't seen her since WrestleMania?
It's possible, yeah. I mean, it's possible, but I'm leaning more to Belaya winning here.
Okay. Becky Belaya, that doesn't work for me, sister. Women's Money in the Bank ladder match.
What are you picking, buddy? You can't just... Who do you think's going to win?
I'm not going to give my prediction. I'm just kidding. I'm going Lyra Valkyria losing this match. Becky Belaya, new Women's Intercontinental Champion. That's what I say.
I like it.
Women's Money in the Bank ladder match. Rhea Ripley, Julia, Roxanne Perez, Alexa Bliss, Naomi, and Stephanie Vaquer. What a fucking lineup. Probably the most stacked women's Money in the Bank ladder match they have ever done. This is insane, and honestly, you can go wrong, actually. Rhea Ripley should not win Money in the Bank. I could see her winning to set up a rematch with Io, but they don't need that. They don't need a rematch with Io via the briefcase. They can do that anyway, which, listen, we know Rhea's getting the belt back, but it doesn't need to be by her winning Money in the Bank. I feel like that would be stupid. Everyone else, though, I'd be happy with. Alexa Bliss, doesn't really need it. But everyone else, I'd be stoked with. Who do you think walks out, Mr. Marceau? I'm not giving my prediction first. You're first. Who do you think is next in winning women's Money in the Bank?
I knew this. This is literally this might be one of the hardest matches to predict. I think, like you said, besides Rhea, I mean, yeah, I think besides Rhea, I won't even be mad with Alexa Bliss. I don't think she needs it. Rhea, definitely no. But I think the other 4 women, Perez, Julia, Vector, and Naomi, all could win. I knew you were going to make me go first. I hate you for that. I'm leaning more Naomi, Perez, or Julia. I don't know. It's more of a Healy thing to win normally.
Yeah.
Perez is kind of already busy, so I'd kind of knock her out from there. Then it kind of comes down to Julia, Naomi.
Yep.
Julia's kind of teasing U.S. title stuff. I'm going Naomi. It's not my favorite decision. I just think it makes the most sense. I'd probably prefer Perez, Julia, or Vaquer winning, but they kind of all seem to have something else kind of in line besides Vaquer. But I'm going to go with Naomi. Don't love my answer, but I think that's what's going to happen.
Okay. I will say I agree and I disagree. I agree that I think Naomi wins. I disagree that it's not my favorite prediction. For me, it is. That is my favorite pick. I really want Naomi to win more than anyone else in the match, and I say that as a fan of Roxanne and Stephanie especially, Julia. I'm a big fan of a lot of these women. I don't think, like the other women that you mentioned that could possibly win it, they have the rest of their careers. They just got called up. They're all in their 20s. I think Stephanie's 30, 32. Julia's 30, I think. They have other opportunities to win it. Naomi does not. Naomi... It's probably done after this. A lot of people in the chat say Naomi. Nathaniel, Fernando, Sudo, Maria, all saying Naomi. We're on the Naomi.
So this is a slam dunk then. I'm just going chalk then.
Naomi, we don't know how much time she has left. She said recently, she might want to start a family at some point soon. She's been around. You talk about loyalty. She's been around. I talk about loyalty. She's been around for 15 years. 15
you know what?
years.
She should just win it. You know what? I should just win with loyalty. She's easily winning.
Well, not solely for that reason. She's been a great heel. And I feel like there's a story to be told there with her and Tiffany probably even taking the championship. I would belt Naomi, and I would first of all put the briefcase on her. That's what I would do. I think Naomi's.
I could see her being the first person to not successfully cash it in. I don't know. I like Naomi, but I don't know. Like WWE Championship doesn't. I mean, I feel like for her, like I don't know. I don't see her at that main event level, but I mean, obviously, winning the briefcase can get you there. But I just don't see her. If she does win the belt, I don't see her holding it for too long.
Okay, all right. Well, at least she would get the championship, and she's been champion.
But yeah, I'm
before.
gonna stick with Naomi.
Okay, I'm sticking with Naomi as well. Wrestling fan said Naomi. Daniel, what's going on, brother? He said he missed the notification. Hope you're doing well. Thanks for joining us, even though it's late. Right time for Money in the Bank predictions. Wrestling fan 13 said Naomi should win. We already had the interaction between Naomi and Tiffany on SmackDown this past week. Yeah, they plant a lot of seeds. And I also agree with your other comment that the other match, the fifth match in the show, should be a multi-team tag match with the Profits, DIY, Wyatt Six, Motor City, Fraxium. Mr. Marceau probably doesn't give a shit, but I think that match would make
That's
sense.
just a lot of people.
They're all in the mix right now, so I'd be totally fine with that. Wow, Pseudo said Naomi would be the first of the Bloodline family to win Money in the Bank. Yeah, Roman never won it. Jay never won it. Rikishi
Well, that's not true. Solo's going to win it before she wins it.
Oh, we'll get to that. We'll talk about that. Alexis, or we already talked about women's Money in the Bank. Men's Money in the Bank, I'll save for the end. Tag team match, Cody Rhodes and Jey Uso versus Logan Paul and John Cena. I think this probably headlines. Third straight Money in the Bank pay-per-view headlined by a tag team match. Okay. I'm going to go Cody Rhodes and Jey Uso.
Yeah, I think this is, I mean, the fact that you just like stuttered there, I think this is chalk. Cody, Jay wins, sets up Cody and big match John. I think Logan Paul's in it to eat the pinfall, and then we move on.
I could see Cena taking the pinfall, and that's what earns Cody a title shot.
Sure. Whatever. The baby faces win.
All right, I agree. For Saturday night's main event in Atlanta or SummerSlam or both?
Wherever they want. Whenever Cody can win the belt quicker.
Get this, he'll run over with. It's not been great. And then lastly, the men's Money in the Bank ladder match, baby. Seth Rollins, LA Knight, Solo Sikoa, Andrade. That's probably your pick, I can imagine. Penta and El Grande Americano. I've seen more stacked lineups for Money in the Bank, but this is still a pretty good lineup for what it is. I mean, they're usually pretty good. I'm going to say of these six that Mr. Marceau is going first. So give me your prediction.
I want to go first. I already have my preamble ready. I first want to start off with, I want to apologize to Mike DiGiacomo. He's not going to like this. We discussed this on Sunday. You're not going to like my pick, so just tune out now. Just act like this is redacted. Didn't happen.
Okay.
I'm going with Solo. I think Solo's going to win. I know people don't like it. Graham's on the fall out of his chair. I can see. I know it. I have good vision. I can see it already. Seth's going to get taken out somewhere. He's not winning. Penta's not winning. El Grande Americano not winning. Andrade's not winning. So you got down to two people. Solo, LA Knight. I see it already. LA Knight's about to win. They have the shot. It's got the briefcase ready. You see the thumb out of nowhere. Bam. Solo hits him with the spike. Solo wins the Money in the Bank. People don't like it. I'm sorry. It's not my decision. It just is what's going to happen. Solo's going to win the briefcase. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, I see it between Solo and LA Knight. I think Solo wins.
Listen, you were right about Mariah May. You've been right about a lot of things. I hope you're not right about this. This would go over like a fart in church.
I'd be going nuts.
You'd be going nuts because you're right or because you want to see it or both?
I think I just want to be more right than anything else. It's not like I really want to see Solo winning it, but like he was in the main event of SummerSlam last year. I mean, they have fumbled him a little bit, but I think they're trying to pump him back up. I mean, a briefcase would work.
Well, AJ said in the chat, and I kind of agree with this. Does he cash in on the United States Championship? Is that where you think they're going with this?
I don't.
He ain't winning the fucking world title, Chief. He's got to cash in.
I honestly don't like. I don't like cashing in. I don't like cashing in for mid-card belts. After Austin Theory did it, no, thank you. I think it should be on main titles. I guess you could do it on Jacob. It'd kind of be a waste of the briefcase. There's already a few there, so like you just be throwing the briefcase out the window at that point. So
which is why they should put the briefcase
like you said,
on.
I think. Yeah, I don't like that idea. I don't like that idea at all. Him cashing on the U.S. title. I think that's dumb, but it could happen.
So then what's the alternate route there? You have him cash in on John Cena or whoever comes after Cena as champion?
No, Cody.
Are you...
Jay, you could cash it in on Jay. You could cash in on Jay.
You could cash in on Jay. I was going to say, are you actually Do not give them the idea of going back to Cody and Solo. Do we
Yeah,
really
he could cash in on Jay. Why couldn't he?
Okay. No, he could. You're right. He could. Do we really need Solo as world champion on Raw?
We don't need it, but it could happen. you prefaced it there. Do we need it? No, we don't. But like, hey, maybe Cena or Cody and Jay win, or they're celebrating. Yeah, Cena comes back in, hits him. I'm ruining wrestling. Solo's music hits. Everyone boos. That's terrible. No one wants that to happen. Solo comes in, hits him with the spike. 1, 2, 3. We end with Cena and Solo together. And Solo was the last person to meet Cena. He puts him over. You know, I'm the best, but like now we're both champions. Sounds awful, but
that sounds terrible. That sounds.
I mean, I want to ruin wrestling. I mean, I'll get a very negative reaction of Solo cashing on Jay with him and Cena to end Money in the Bank.
God, mission accomplished. Mission accomplished. If you want to ruin wrestling, mission accomplished. I think Solo.
If you want to ruin wrestling, put the world heavyweight title on Solo.
I think you'll only win for the sole reason of he's been loyal to the company. Solo's a loyal.
So who do you got? You never even went to your decision.
No, I did not. I'm saving it for the end here. A lot of Yaz in the chat. LA Knight wins. Fernando said Seth win. A lot of Seth.
I can see the tears already. This is why I'm setting it up for the spike.
Wrestling fan says Seth wins. Second pick, LA Knight. Yeah, Pseudo says Solo cashes in on Jacob. Yeah, I still think that could happen. Yeah, from Pseudo. Daniel said if he cashes on a mid-card belt, he better win it unlike Theory did. Yeah, no, I agree. That would be a fucking waste. But that's why I wouldn't put it on Solo. I would put it on... Drum roll, please. Call me delusional. I'm going, yeah. LA Knight, baby. Third time's the charm. Bro, he has to win.
At least we never dwindled down to the same two people.
Yes. I mean, Seth, I could also see. I think Solo is not even in my top. Who else is in this match? I think Americano.
Andrade, El Grande, Americano, and...
Andrade ain't fucking winning.
No, he's not winning. Neither's Gable.
Penta's probably not winning. Solo,
Penta's not winning either.
Gable, I think, has a better shot than Solo.
No, he does.
Yes, he does. Solo,
dude, it's literally either Solo or LA Knight.
No,
I agree. I think I'd rather LA Knight win. Yes, but they're pumping up Solo again, and I feel like I said, the problem with the briefcase realistically is it's a heel thing. Heels win the briefcase.
Okay, well. There's another heel in this match. His name is Seth fucking Rollins.
But he doesn't need to win the briefcase because he already is going after Jay.
Okay.
He doesn't need the briefcase. Like Solo would technically need it. Like he's not at that main event level, so he needs the briefcase. Not that I'm saying that it needs, like, I don't want that to happen. But like that makes sense.
Almost anything but Solo. Because you're saying if Solo wins, he has to cash in successfully.
Yeah, he's gonna cash in on Jay.
Bro, that is fucking terrible.
It is bad, but like I'm sorry, but like it is what it is, people. I'm apologizing already.
I'm gonna go Gable over Solo. In that case, I'll take Americano. Cash is in the Mega Championship.
No, thank you. That sounds even worse. Like, I'm looking the last couple of years, all the people that have won Money in the Bank are all heels. Like, they always are heels because it makes sense because it's a heel thing to do to cash in on someone. Like,
you got to have a baby face win at some point.
2022, Liv Morgan, she was a heel. Theory was a heel. I mean, like, I'm looking back, they're all heels. Like, they're heels going to win, Solo's going to win. Get over it.
Naomi,
and Andrade ain't winning. I mean,
no,
he's not winning. If Gable won just to cash in on El Hijo del Vikingo would be probably the dumbest thing of all time. That'd be dumber than Otis winning it and then just like whatever the hell happened with that.
I'll take that over Solo Sikoa. And I like Solo, but I don't think he should win Money in the Bank. But listen, they had Naomi, or if they have Naomi win, she's a heel. Drew won last. That was a waste. He was a heel. Io Sky won 2 years ago. Heel. Damian Priest. Heel. Tiffany. Heel. Theory, heel. That's like 6 or 7 heels, 5, 6 heels in the last 3 years. We need a baby face.
It's a heel thing. That's why.
You need a baby face at some point. His name is L.A.
Otis
Knight. That was Otis. Like, okay, he's funny right now, so let's put the briefcase on him. Vince was out of his mind with that one. If Triple H still has, wait for it, if he still has the pencil, he'll put L.A. Knight over. If The Rock is in charge, if we're going to pivot, then we're going to put Solo over. That's the only way Solo is sniffing
Get
that
ready.
briefcase.
Like Mateo's going to be out there. Jacob, it's going to be shenanigans galore. And like I said, Elliot's about to win. He's got the briefcase. Oh, Spike. I can see it. I'm literally manifesting at this point.
I manifesting.
I don't want to be right, but like it's just going to happen. I'm sorry, people.
Absolutely not.
I'm Nostradamus at this point. It's going to happen. I mean, it's not a prediction. It's a spoiler, people.
That, honestly, you might not be wrong there. But at the same time, Jacob Fatu had his qualifier cost by Solo and JC Mateo. He should not be out there helping Solo. JC Mateo, I could say. Unless Tama Tonga, the infamous Tonga Loa, show up and help Solo win, that would be absolutely terrible. But you know what? If Solo wins, guess who's going to be here on the show next week, eating this hat once more? Yours truly.
Listen, I want LA Knight to win, but I'm envisioning it. Like I said, I see the camera angle, him fucking shaking the fucking briefcase, and him getting I can see the thumb. I see the taped thumb already. It's coming.
Oh, I hate the Samoan Spike. He ruined the Samoan Spike for me. Yes, featuring the pencil, Daniel. Daniel also said, Seth ain't going to win the briefcase if for no other reason than nothing will ever top his Mania cash-in. Correct, but I'll still take a, second-rate cash-in from Rollins over Solo cashing in on a fucking world championship. That would be terrible. Solo and Jey Uso feuding over the world championship might be worse than 2018 Raw. Maybe. That's how bad it is.
Yeah, but it's just like it's a placeholder. Seth eventually winning the belt.
From who? Solo?
No, Jey will probably win it back. What's
the fucking point?
Because this is what's gonna happen. Solo's gonna win the briefcase. He's gonna win the belt. He's gonna beat Jey. They're gonna he's gonna then Solo's like the top. He's like the big dick. He's gonna think he's the greatest, and it's gonna keep pissing Jacob off. And then eventually Jacob's gonna help Jey beat. So they'll rematch. Jacob will either interfere or something. Jey wins the belt back, and then you go into Jacob and Solo for the U.S. title, and then Jay's over here, and then they do Jey and Seth.
I don't like that. But you know what? It doesn't matter. We don't have to like it. We have to accept it, right?
I mean, they have to show loyalty to the Anoa'i family. They've been around for a while. Solo needs to win.
That is absolutely atrocious. Hey, listen, I saw that report from WrestleVotes that Triple H has a disdain for the Money in the Bank concept. That's one way to just flush it right down the fucking toilet.
Well, it's. I understand it because I also just think it's where they have it placed. It's not in a good spot. It's in between WrestleMania and SummerSlam. I know that next year, I'm pretty sure it's going to be after SummerSlam, which I like better because then you can kind of I think where they have it placed right now, it's not great. Like I said, it is kind of stinks that it is more of a heel-y thing because Braun Strowman cashed in before and lost like a loser. So the only time a babyface should win it, the only you said you have the opportunity and then you're pre-cashing it in, running out, cashing it on someone that's weaker is just a heel move.
Yeah. I don't know. They have to make some adjustments with the briefcase if they're going to make this thing matter, and I think that's why LA Knight should win, but we might have
Who's going to cash in on?
Honestly, realistically, take the title off of Cena and just have Cody and Cena do their thing without the title, but I don't think that's going to happen. I would have him hold on to it for a while, for the foreseeable future. I don't know. I would move LA Knight to Raw. I would have Jey lose it to Rollins, and then maybe Knight takes it off of Rollins. Yeah, that's what I would do.
But you're not seeing Solo?
I'm not seeing so. I can't. Other than loyalty for the NOI family, because they might riot otherwise. I don't know.
Do you see the thumb? Can you just picture it now?
I can see it. I hate that I'm not even only just seeing it, you're manifesting it for me.
I see Mateo on the ladder. He pushes him off. Tama Tonga pushes him off. LA Knight's holding on. He pulls him down. Hits him. Boom. Right up the ladder wins.
That's terrible.
My hand hurts from doing the thumb so many times, but yeah.
He fends off Fatu. Oh, he's going to win. He fends off JC Mateo. Oh, he's going to do it. Then the mask. That's Tonga Loa. Tonga Loa's back. Tonga Loa and Tama Tonga. No, they push over the ladder. But no. LA Knight. He fends them off. He fends off the Tonga Loa and Tama Tonga. He kicks off the ropes. He's back on the ladder. This is crazy. What's that in the shot? The thumb. The thumb of doom.
See, look at Oh, I can't wait.
Solo takes that LA Knight, new Mr. Money in the Bank. And you're next, World Heavyweight Champion. Maria says the Solo ship has passed. Sorry, AJ. Or sorry, RJ, he said. Or
No,
Maria
I
said.
agree. I just see it. I don't even want Solo. If I want my actual who I want to win is LA Knight, but I think Solo is gonna win.
I hope The Rock interferes.
I gotta take my fandom out. I gotta think with my head. So I've been burned by Jey Uso so many times. You roll the clips of me saying Jay's gonna win, I look like an idiot. I'm going. My mind says Solo. My heart says LA Knight.
Okay. My heart says LA Knight. My head says Seth Rollins. My ass says Solo Sikoa. Wrestling Fan 13 said, yeah, can't wait for the GOAT infamous Tonga Loa to finally pull back up. I agree, Daniel. Might throw some on the grill. Might throw something on the grill that day. Hey, that day is going to be Saturday. Will Roman return Saturday? I could see him costing Seth. I could totally see that. Set up something for SummerSlam. And, yeah, I understand as well. Sometimes the Money in the Bank gets in the way of storylines. I agree, Maria. And Wrestling Fan 13 said, I honestly feel like the Money in the Bank concept backs you up into a corner from a booking standpoint. I think it's played out as a gimmick, and I'd replace it with King of the Ring instead. Yeah, I would not do Money in the Bank every year, but the problem is it's such an attraction as a pay-per-view at this point. They're never getting rid of it. As a pay-per-view, they're never getting rid of it, period. They already announced it for New Orleans, so, I mean, the pay-per-view ain't going anywhere. They'll get rid of Hell in the Cell and Extreme Rules. Money in the Bank, unfortunately, whether we like it or not, ain't going anywhere.